This podcast contains discussions of violence, crime, and disturbing themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Murder, kidnapping, cults.
Where the trail goes cold, we keep digging.
But let's be honest, we're not professionals, we're not detectives, not criminologists, and we're not even that good at puzzles.
We're just two amateurs with a microphone, way too much curiosity, and a love for good mystery.
We're definitely going to get it wrong. We'll probably go off on tangents, but we'll have fun.
And hopefully, so will you.
This is Dead Ends. Hello.
Hello. And welcome to Dead Ends.
Welcome.
This is episode 6.
It is.
Yeah.
Last week we talked about Shane and Sally.
Shane and Sally,
Yeah.
who joined a Satan-worshipping cult
And died.
and died horrifically.
That's probably the moral of that story.
Just don't join a cult.
Don't join a cult, yeah.
That's easier said than done.
Well, yeah, true.
But
They're a lot more like subtle these days, cults, aren't they? It's
I mean,
more
that
like,
was fair, obvious. Like,
Mm.
here's an abandoned house with symbols that tell people on the outside we worship devils.
Yeah.
In here, the devil, multiple devils, depending on which cult you're in, I guess. But,
Yeah. These
but
days
yeah.
it's more like positive thinking cults
Yeah.
or like find your long lost love cult.
Yes. Oh, yeah. There's that TikTok dancing one.
Is there a TikTok cult?
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's like some
Oh.
Entertainment 7 or something. It was a thing on Netflix not long ago.
Yeah.
You should do that one.
Yeah.
That's still ongoing. It's weird.
Oh.
But yeah, so last week we did Shane and Sally. They got shotgun blast to the face, being in a
Yeah.
cult. And yeah, where did we land on it?
I think we landed on the cult had criminal
Oh.
things going on.
There was that guy with the lock of hair, the fingernails
Yeah.
and stuff.
The weird guy.
And he was either definitely involved / definitely within the members and knew something.
Yeah.
He knew something or he had done something.
Yeah. And they were trying to kind of shut them up from
Yeah. Leaving.
dubbing them into
Yeah, and all that stuff.
the police and leaving. And yeah,
It was a good one though.
it was. Yeah.
I always enjoy a cult.
Yeah.
Not
Not being a member of one, but
no.
looking
I've
at other
escaped many.
people. Yeah. Yeah. True.
I also had one of our listeners from Australia
Oh, right.
got in touch. He's a friend,
Nice.
but he's been listening from Australia. And he listened to the Luna Park episode. He walks past there every day to work.
Oh.
So he sent me some pictures of his daily commute.
Oh, nice.
And it's still got the massive face.
That's the best bit.
And it was the best bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Strider, for sending that over.
Yeah.
And
If you
what
see any
else?
ghosts, then let us know.
yeah, if you see any dodgy lease activity,
Oh, yeah. Gosh.
let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah.
Again, we also have our great Death by Owl t-shirt out.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone who has
Bought one.
been in touch and gotten one.
Yeah.
Um,
I still haven't bought one, but I need to.
yeah.
I think you get so caught up in
Mm-hmm.
giving other people them. I
That's
need
it.
to buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do want one, just message us directly, as we said, on Instagram or text us, whatever. And we can sort that out.
Nice.
So what are we doing today?
Today, we are exploring Jill Dando.
Aye, we're doing an English.
English.
UK, yeah.
One of the most well-known English people on TV, which is crazy.
Yeah, she was highly beloved, wasn't she? Kind of like do you know what? I saw a picture of her and the first thing I thought was like Diana.
I also thought that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, I think the same guy did both of the hair.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Is that why? Right,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm going
But
to
he
say.
said Jill had it first.
I'm sorry as well if I sound very
Raspy.
raspy, nasally, croaky. I still have the same cold from last week.
Or are you a witch? And it's Halloween season.
I will not confirm or deny.
Oh.
So, I've got a summary.
Nice.
I'll jump in. So on the 26th of April, 1999, television presenter Jill Dando, who was one of Britain's most beloved journalists, was shot dead in the doorway of her home in London. The shocking daylight murder of the golden girl of British TV stunned the nation and launched one of the largest investigations in UK history. Despite countless leads, high-profile suspects, and even a controversial wrongful conviction, the case remains unsolved more than 2 decades later. Was Jill the victim of a targeted hit, a stalker, or just a tragic encounter with a stranger?
Or all of the above. This is, I think, the first one we've done where, after looking into it, I feel no closer to knowing than before.
I have some suspicions, if I'm being honest, after looking at it all. But I think there's a lot of really just pointless areas that they investigate.
Yeah.
So should we dive in?
Yes.
Do you want me to do a background? Or have you got background?
Yeah.
Whichever.
I can do one.
Yeah, you go for it.
So
I always do the background.
Jill Dando, she was a British TV personality and she presented on the BBC.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of a dream, really. She grew up with a love of journalism, I guess, probing into people's personal lives.
Mm-hmm.
She was born in Weston-super-Mare by the sea, which was lovely.
Yep.
And she has an older brother who also is a journalist.
I think it was her and her father.
Yeah.
Went into a local,
Yeah. It's kind of like a family business, isn't it? And I've got that people called her a TV Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Because
that's fair.
They look similar, but I guess even watching them,
they're both very similar personalities.
Yeah.
That kind of warm, approachable, just people-loving kind of vibe that comes off them both. Yeah.
And I think how well she did, especially in the time period she was working, is even more because the BBC was very sexist.
Yeah.
And very male dominated.
It was a hard time.
Yeah. So actually the fact that she became probably the best known TV presenter
in that profession. Yeah. It's quite an achievement.
Yeah. And so her father, brother, and then she has some key figures in her life as well. So Bob Wheaton was her ex-boss and also ex-partner. Mm-hmm. So he was, I think, the producer of one of the shows. Yeah. And he kind of seen her on local BBC in the South and got her into sort of national breakfast television. And I guess I do remember seeing her as a kid on TV, but I never really.
We were too young.
Yeah, you never take.
We were born in like the 90s. 5,
so yeah. And then there's also John Roseman, who was her agent.
Yeah.
And that's kind of her background. So she builds up her career and ends up pretty much prime time.
Yeah. So she, I got a little bit about, so when she was a little bit of interesting information, I thought it was interesting anyway, but at the age of 3, she suffered with a congenital heart condition. Oh. She had a hole in her heart and a blocked pulmonary artery. But she underwent heart surgery and fully recovered.
Right.
So I thought that was quite cool because of that time.
Yeah.
She was just known for being really ambitious, really bright, like very intelligent, very warm. And she was like head girl, volunteering at like the local hospital charity radio and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And joined with her father and brother at that local newspaper.
Yeah.
And that's where she kind of like started out. But she also did, when she moved into the BBC, she was doing not just like breakfast BBC News, but she was also hosting this travel program called Holiday.
Yeah.
And she was also the presenter of Crime Watch. So she really became like a trusted household name.
She was doing everything. And it was funny because I've seen an interview with her brother where they were like, she'd never really been abroad before.
Yeah, but she's doing this holiday program.
Yeah. She's just got a likable personality, hasn't she? Like,
that's it.
I mean,
even outside of work, she was like, I've got here, most people have described her as like very kind, down to earth, really approachable despite her fame.
Yes.
Someone said she would just create an immediate connection with anyone she would meet. She was just very lovable, and she made everyone feel, and this is a quote, if you were lucky enough to meet her, she would want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? It wasn't just, oh my God, I've got to meet her, but she'd actually want to spend time and talk to you about your
Yeah,
things.
she's
Like,
interested in people, isn't she?
And someone kept calling her the nation's darling.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, by the 1999, her career was at a peak at that point, wasn't it, really?
It was, yeah.
And she just got engaged to her partner, Alan Farthing, who was a gynecologist at the time of the meeting. Did you know that he later went on to become Queen Elizabeth II's physician?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I thought it was quite cool.
That is cool. That must be a high pressure job.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Looking after precious cargo.
Yeah.
But I also found that behind the scenes, it was stated that she was also living with a lot of pressures of the fame, the constant visibility that came with it, just things like dealing with daily stories of violence and danger from Crime Watch. And from being on TV all the time, she just received a lot of like unwarranted attention.
Yeah.
A lot of like unpleasant letters from fans around kidnapping, stuff like that.
Yeah. I guess the hard thing for her, because of the program she presented as well, either people who are criminal are going to dislike her because she was very successful.
Putting people
Crime
away.
Watch was very successful.
Yeah.
And because she's so likable and you see her on TV and you feel like she's speaking to you personally and she knows you. And so they're either going to hate her or feel like they have some sort of friendship.
People just get so obsessed. I feel like I don't know if that's still a thing around this time. I guess that must be a thing. But I feel like it was worse back then.
Yeah.
My perception anyway. Just because when Diana died, just so many people were just crying in the streets.
Yeah.
I never met Diana.
No. It was like their own family had died. Yeah.
Things like when Michael Jackson died.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Everyone was so upset. Do you know what I mean? I feel like people got really
attached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the same with her. So I feel like you do get quite a lot of people that maybe act a bit inappropriately.
Yeah. Especially when you can send mail, letters, whatever you want to these people.
So we're looking at the morning, basically.
Yes.
Of the 26th of April. This is where everything all happens.
Yeah.
So we,
into the timeline. It happens, I guess, very quickly, really. There's not much leading up. So she's basically living with her fiance at this point.
Yeah, his home in
Chiswick.
Yeah.
And then she leaves the home in the morning.
Yes. It's weird, isn't it? Because so she has her home in Fulham.
Yeah.
But at this point, because she's living with her fiance, she doesn't really visit her home that often.
No.
It's quite rare.
Yeah.
It's maybe to go and pick up clothes.
Yeah. And I think on
General
this
upkeep.
morning, her agent had sent a fax.
Yes.
Which is like a printed thing that you can send to people. And it comes out like a piece of paper. So she'd received a fax to her Fulham home.
Yes.
Not her fiance's home.
No.
And this is the whole reason she was going there, which I guess we'll find out later is
that weird or not?
Is that weird or not? Yeah, because why would people know she was going to be there at that particular time on that day?
Yes.
And so she leaves at 10:05 from her fiance's home.
Yep.
She goes to the petrol station.
Yep.
And gets a newspaper, apparently, in Hammersmith. And then at 11:30, she arrives at her Fulham house. So that's Gowan Avenue.
Oh, before that, though, she's seen this CCTV footage of her shopping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So she's seen on CCTV footage shopping at Dixon's in King's Mall's shopping centre at Hammersmith, West London.
Yeah.
And that's at 10:55 a.m. From police reports, we know that she first went to buy white A4 fax paper from Ryman's in King Street, then walked to Dixon's and she was looking for a blue ink cartridge for her fax machine.
Yeah.
Police say that she left without finding what she wanted and may have gone to look for it in another shop. But there was no indication at all of anything weird.
No.
Nothing. There was no one hanging around or anything like that in the back of the footage. So
yeah.
And then she leaves the mall and she's seen driving down, what road is it? It's like a parallel road. Distillery Road in her dark blue BMW convertible. Oh, and also she also makes a phone call at 11 a.m., but the nature of the phone call isn't important. So these are kind of like just timestamps of...
Yeah, she's just doing normal life stuff.
So then, you're right. She goes to her home.
Yeah.
What time did we got for that?
11:30.
11:30, yeah.
And then it's pretty much right then.
She walks up to the front door and she's shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think she dies. Oh, she's not pronounced dead. I was unclear.
She's pronounced dead officially at the hospital later on.
Which is around 1:03 p.m. I think they pronounce her dead.
That's right, yeah.
And between then, it's kind of the process of people calling ambulance, police.
So it's estimated 11:30 she's shot. But her body, it says, wasn't actually discovered for about 14 minutes later.
Yeah.
And then the police are actually called at 11:47 a.m.
Yeah.
And then she's taken to the hospital and pronounced dead upon arrival at 1:03.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
And it is... it's interesting because obviously this is a different time. And they made a big point on the shows that I've been watching covering this, where obviously this day and age, CCTV is everywhere. So it would be kind of first and foremost for police to go straight to who's got CCTV, can we check it?
Yeah,
let's
even doorbell cameras.
Yeah, ring doorbells and stuff like that. Yeah. But that isn't the case.
No.
So their way of doing things back then is who saw what?
Yeah.
We need witnesses.
Kind of classic.
Yeah. Door-to-door duty. What did you see? What did you hear?
Yeah. And there were some people who witnessed things. There was a neighbour who heard Jill cry out.
Yeah.
And he says...
Richard Hughes.
Yeah, like greeting someone.
Yeah. Someone surprising someone kind of scream. Yeah.
And him and pretty much everyone in the area who was sort of within earshot says they didn't hear a gunshot.
No.
Which was a strange thing because that's how she died.
It is. But I do have something on that. I don't know if to jump to that now. I'll come back to it. But yeah, no one's heard this gunshot.
Yeah.
And no one knows what's happened. They've just heard this scream.
Yeah.
So he's kind of gone to the window and he says that he saw a 6 foot tall white man aged around 40 leaving Jill's pathway.
Yeah.
That's kind of all he sees.
Yeah.
I did have another witness who was driving down the road.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this one.
Yeah.
And they had to suddenly brake for someone.
Because there was a man running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the one that the police actually latched onto, the actual witness report that they latched onto, is someone who said that they noticed a man sweating profusely, even through his collar, at the bus stop.
Yeah. I think that was the same man as the running man as well. It turned out.
Well, I couldn't confirm if that was right or not because I'm presuming so.
Yeah.
Like that would make sense.
Well, they found that man.
Right, okay.
Because they did a sketch of him.
Yeah.
And he said when they found him, he was running away from someone who was chasing him through the park.
Oh, right, okay.
And so that was why he was seen running.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the bus stop sweating when he felt like he got to safety.
I see. Because a lot of the police accounts from obviously the documentaries and stuff like that kind of just said it was so difficult because all the witness statements were just so contradicting of each other. People were given slightly different descriptions.
Yeah. That
they couldn't actually go, here's something that lines up in every single statement.
Yeah.
Which is what just made this so difficult.
Yeah.
No one got a clear... Everyone was confused. No one had a clear image of what was going on. But they did do that sketch, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they put that out. Yeah.
And
I'm not sure.
that was quite far into the investigation even. Like it wasn't
straight away.
in the immediate,
No.
But they I think they felt the pressure to present something to the public.
Yeah.
So at a press conference, they were like, this is a sketch
This
we've
is
got.
what we've got.
Yeah.
So they do say that when it comes to like murders, in around 90% of murders, the victim knows their killer or they know someone of the killer.
Yeah.
Like it's a one person removed kind of situation, or they know them.
Yeah.
So following that logic, they just basically dive in, investigating people that are closest to her.
Which is what they did in the immediate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they look first at Bob.
Yeah.
Which is, as you've said, the previous partner, former BBC boss.
Yeah.
I think they found that suspicious, didn't they? Because they'd found records that Jill had given him a £35,000 loan.
Yes.
To buy a house.
Yeah.
And they thought, it's quite a lot of money. Could this be a situation here where he didn't want to pay it back, or he's got it under difficult situation? Do you know what I mean? Different circumstances.
And the reason they cleared him from that is because he basically opened his bank account and said, look how rich I am.
Yeah. Like, I don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think, did they, Bob and Jill had a house together as well in the past? He
was buying a house. And I have a quote from him saying, she had contributed towards me buying my house by the river. I said that I could cover the shortfall, but she wanted to share because we were then sharing the house together.
Nice, yeah.
So it kind of made sense. And they could prove, to be honest, that basically they had parted on like good terms.
Yeah, because did the house thing was while they were still together?
Yeah. Because she was sharing with him there. She wanted to contribute towards the house as well.
Yeah.
Was what he was saying. So he was ruled out pretty quickly. Are you okay?
This mic is there we go.
Yeah.
We're having some slippage. Yeah, okay. He was ruled out pretty quickly.
Yeah. So then
they look into her agent as well.
John Roseman.
Yeah.
Described as British TV's Uber agent.
Yeah. And he's got a pretty, I'm trying to think of the right word. His personality can be quite short, I guess.
Yeah.
He doesn't take a lot of rubbish from people.
He's straightforward, isn't he?
Which I guess if you're an agent is what you need to be.
He's the typical agent.
Yeah.
Exactly what you would describe as what you would imagine as a TV agent.
Yeah.
He's that. But he worked in the TV business for over 35 years. He'd represented quite a lot of big names, obviously, including Jill.
Yeah.
He'd also worked in the music video business, and he had credits for Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody video.
That is mental.
And he directed videos for Bob Dylan and the Rolling Stones. But the reason that they were so suspicious around him is because there was only a few people that would know exactly where Jill would be at that time.
Yeah, and he sent her a fax.
He sent her the fax to the home, so he knew that obviously she was going to be going home to get that fax.
Yeah.
So that was firstly weird. But there was also the novel he'd written.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
which
God.
is really weird.
It's so weird.
And it's got quite a lot of it's got a few bizarre parallels. The main one being one of the main characters in his book is shot in the head at their home. But yeah, it's just...
And they're a TV presenter.
Yeah.
The main character.
Yeah. So...
And I think...
Doesn't look good.
No. Because I was like, did the police think he's then followed that? Or did the police think someone's read that and used that as a blueprint?
I think it's just a really, really...
Dodgy,
but big coincidence.
Yeah.
But he basically just convinces them that he is innocent.
Yeah, because she was one of his biggest clients, and I think that was his main, why would I?
Yeah. He says something like, "This financial income from her. Why would I ruin this?"
Yeah,
was basically his big thing. And also, there was evidence that they were friends. They've known each other for 10 years.
Yeah.
So it just didn't really make a lot of sense.
No.
For him to be the one to. There's no reason for him to sort this out.
Yeah, and that's where they landed with all the people close to her, really, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just
didn't really add up Because they even looked into the partner, Alan.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have anything on that, to be honest.
No, I think it was just
such a.
We have to.
Yeah. Just quickly look in and make sure he's not anything, but obviously he was fine.
Yeah.
So then there's these other theories that start coming in, isn't there? I've got 2 weeks after her murder, the BBC News desk received a call suggesting the Serbians were responsible for Jill's murder.
Yes.
So it's during the time of the Balkan Wars, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously quite a few of like prominent political figures in Serbia were getting murdered and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I've got that just 3 weeks before her death, Jill had done a presentation of a BBC appeal for Kosovo.
Kosovo, yeah.
Yeah,
for refugees. Yeah. Because I think essentially after they'd left the Soviet Union, they're breaking all these places into separate states.
Yeah.
And they all start fighting over who has what.
Yeah.
And I think certain parties within that conflict were committing war crimes, basically.
Yeah.
Or immoral acts towards different ethnicities. And that's why we have all these appeals to help refugees.
Mm-hmm.
And then after those appeals, that's when NATO get involved.
Yeah.
And they have to commit airstrikes into Serbia.
Right.
And I think it's like a long period of airstrikes. I think it's like 70 days or something.
Oh, wow.
And so during that time, a 78-day bombing campaign.
78?
Yeah, against Serbia and Montenegro. And so it was mainly military sites, different infrastructure, factories, TV stations. But because of that, there's civilian deaths, there's TV presenter deaths. And so the theory is that actually someone has done this as a retaliation.
Yeah. So that's why they look at Jill, because she's encouraging aid for these refugees.
And she's the face of British TV.
British TV.
Yeah.
And so they think, oh, okay, they've hired a Serbian hitman.
Yeah. And they do.
To take care of her.
Is it the BBC or the police get a phone call from the Serbian man, as they call him, who says, I am responsible for killing Jill
right.
Dando.
I didn't see this, but I think I have seen that Netflix documentary, but it was a while ago. I watched a different one.
Yes. The BBC received threatening calls.
Oh, right. Okay.
From someone with a Balkan accent citing retaliation. So he's specifically saying it was because of these NATO bombings in retaliation for like Arab journalist deaths.
Right.
And they have that, but there's no way of like actually proving that true or false or actually.
I think they also just thought this seems like a bit of a stretch that.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like that everything that's involved in that war probably has a lot on its plate. That it's who's got the time to go, oh, you know what? Let's go and attack this BBC presenter because she tried to help with some aid.
Especially when there are other presenters in Serbia who are reporting on it daily.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't.
So it doesn't make sense, does it? So they rule that out, but it is still weird.
It is weird
with the threats. And stuff.
But I guess pretty much after any like event, if terrorism's suspected, you get all these different organizations claiming they did it. Even after murders, like with the John Benet one, there was what was his name?
Oh, the guy,
the paedophile. He was like, I did it, but people think it's just because he wanted to
get his name on the map.
Get his name on the map. Yeah.
So there's also another theory of this professional hitman being hired. And this is because she was the presenter on Crime Watch.
Yes.
And obviously Crime Watch was quite a successful show and was therefore helping contribute to putting criminals behind bars.
Yeah.
So this kind of led to some speculation that she was killed by a gangland assassin.
Yeah.
Which was arranged by a prison inmate. This was basically the whole theory. Did you have something about this? Was there someone called Mr. Big or something?
I think this was the Mr. Big hit, yeah. And so it was basically that Crime Watch is embarrassing all these criminals
Yeah.
and threatening their wider operations.
Mm-hmm.
And so they want to get rid of her
Right.
as the face of Crime Watch. I guess it's hard to know what their motivation will be, though, because that, like, yes, you kill her, but would the show end?
No, because Crime Watch would still go on.
Yeah.
She is not Crime Watch. She is the presenter.
No.
But
Yeah.
and she is, I mean, I feel like you'd have to be quite naive if you were a criminal watching that and going, oh, she's the one that's asking for information up front. We've got to get her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be easier to try and blackmail the BBC.
Yeah, you'd go to the show.
Yeah.
Not the person who's the face of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. And I guess the police theory with the weapon in this was that maybe the professional had dismantled the weapon into its like components and dumped them in a canal.
Right.
Because they never found any gun.
No.
In the area.
But they did have obviously the casing.
Yeah.
So I did have a bit. Let me just find it. So on the scene, forensic firearm examination indicated that the bullet was from a 9mm short caliber semi-automatic pistol. And the examination of the cartridge case and bullet recovered from the scene suggested that the weapon had been a result of a workshop conversion of like a replica or a decommissioned gun. So police said that it was almost certain that it was a blank firing pistol that had been illegally modified to fire live ammunition. So the only reason I bring that up is because they said professional hitman.
Yeah.
And this doesn't sound professional.
No.
Also, the fact that the killers left a shell casing
Yeah.
and used what they quoted as a potentially unreliable weapon.
Yeah, because even on the bullet, the casing had been crimped, so the actual projectile slotted in. Whereas if you're a professional, you just buy the bullet for your weapon. Yeah. You wouldn't need to like crimp a projectile into a casing.
Well, why are you modifying it and stuff? I don't know. It's really weird.
Yeah.
The only thing that does go for it is in cold case reviews by the police after 2008, they conclude that pressing the gun against her head, because that's how it was shot, it was actually shot pressed right against her skull.
Yeah.
I think it was against the temple. Would have acted as a suppressor.
Right.
So it would have muffled the sound of the shot and prevented the killer from being splattered with blood. So that could be a professional hitman thing. But I don't know. I don't know if that's enough. Especially because
to suggest that.
I don't know. When you think about professional hitman, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking like John Wick. And he's got really special guns.
Yeah. You would have your own weapon, like you'd have your own gun, wouldn't you?
Would it be mod?
It wouldn't
Maybe. Are these people? I don't know anything about professional hitmen.
No,
are they like us? Like,
if there's any who want to come on the podcast.
Is it the same as like, you know, someone who's really into their craft and they're at home working on their thing that they enjoy? Like, is this what they're doing? You know, like, I don't know, like a nerd.
Yeah.
Well, we're nerds. But, you know, like working on their computer at home, like, I've made this cool new computer.
Yeah.
Is this the same as a professional hitman at home going, I've made my own gun. And it's really cool.
It could even be that if you're a professional and you want someone to think it's not a professional, maybe you do modify a replica so it looks like just someone.
So it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thought.
Because they'd have the skill to do it.
So there's 2 and 4s there.
Yeah.
2 and against, should I say.
Yeah.
But they still can't really pinpoint it.
And even if it was a professional, that wouldn't answer who employed them.
Yeah. What? Why?
Yeah.
There's no link. There's no trail.
No.
To anyone in particular.
No.
Yeah. So a year later, still no one's been arrested.
Yeah.
Media pressure is very intense. And the police actually start looking into a login on a website directory called 192.com. Did you see this bit? No. So I think this is just, I don't know. I saw this on this documentary last night. And
Yeah.
so this was in November 1998. But basically, this website directory, you can type in someone's name and it gives you their address.
Right.
Really?
Is it like a normal website or like a dark web backendy?
No, I think it's just a normal website.
Oh my God.
I just saw like a television clip of a reporter saying, "Oh, we found this."
Yeah.
But in November 1998, it's the only time someone has accessed Jill Dando's address through the directory that year.
Right.
They said. So they thought that was suspicious.
Yeah.
And then this is also coupled with, in the coming months after that login, some weird phone calls are made, and that's to gas, electric, and water companies. And it's from a male who wants to change the name of Jill's bills into his name.
Oh, right. Do they say the name of who?
No, that's all I found on it.
Right.
But I think they dropped this anyway. I don't think they think it's enough, because I guess at that time, if everything's a bit more lax and loose, and for some reason you can access someone's address on a website,
Yeah.
and you've got crazed fans and you've got the nation's darling,
Yeah.
then it's not. I don't think it's enough evidence to go.
Yeah.
This is
why it's so difficult.
Yeah.
Because even if you had a little shrine
Yeah.
with pictures all over your house, but it could be that you are just a weird, obsessed person.
Exactly. So they've got all this media pressure. They've got this. They've had the theories. They can't find anything. But then they start looking into this individual called Barry George.
Yeah. What was his alias?
Oh, which one?
Yeah.
He had loads.
He had loads, but Freddie Mercury one.
Oh, the Freddie Mercury one. I've got it. He went Barry Bulsara.
Oh, yeah.
Because Freddie was called Farrokh Bulsara.
Yeah.
Is that right? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. But obviously, yeah, he was telling everyone he was the cousin of Freddie Mercury. He also, this goes way back. He's referred to as an oddball guy anyway. He's a bit strange, hoarder, creepy, and he's had a few criminal convictions already. One was impersonating a police officer. He's also had a sexual assault convictions. But he had a really strong desire to like impersonate famous figures. So
and he's the sort of guy who goes up to women in the street.
Yeah.
And just hits on them.
Yeah. He's just weird. But during school, he was going by Gary Glitter's real name.
Yeah.
Which is just weird.
That is weird.
And then another time, he told everyone he was the winner of the British Karate Championship. And then he was telling everyone that he was Freddie Mercury's cousin.
Have you seen the video where, I think on roller skates, he jumps over 4 buses?
No.
As like some sort of challenge, like someone's parked the buses that built a ramp.
This rings a bell, but I don't know if this is just something random I might have watched one time on YouTube, but okay.
It was him in the past, and I think he like broke a lot of things because he got over, but didn't land.
Right.
Yeah. But
what,
again, just
what for?
What for? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But
yeah.
He's a strange guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's particularly a good guy. Well, he's definitely not a good guy.
No,
he's definitely a baddie.
Yeah.
And he was giving out that name, Barry Bulsara, at the time of the murder, because he was contacting various businesses seeking alibi video footage to prove he was present at any of those businesses during the time of the murder.
Which is so sketchy.
And didn't he live just around the corner? He was like a block away or something like that.
Yeah, it's like, here's her house. Here's him. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were fairly close.
Yeah. They say it was, this is, I'm sure, some sort of British thing, but he didn't have a job.
Yeah.
They must have owned that house because they say it was a very like expensive, well-to-do area.
Yeah.
So he must have owned the house.
I don't know, because how quickly does an area,
Oh, true.
How quickly does an area become not a well...
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
The other side of the track type thing.
I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The other side of the track, how differently is the grass kind of thing.
Yeah. Because his house was in absolute state, wasn't it?
It was filled with rubbish and all kinds.
Yeah.
Which they do go and search. And I did have just one other thing about him. On the 10th of January 1983, he had been found in the grounds of Kensington Palace.
Oh, yeah.
Discovered hiding in the grounds wearing a balaclava and carrying a poem he'd written to Prince Charles. So,
didn't he have a machete as well, or a knife or something?
Oh, maybe. This is all this source said. But I mean, wearing a balaclava for a start, and just being on property shouldn't be. Throwing a knife as well, probably. But yeah.
And that's where Diana lived as well.
Yeah, Diana and Prince Charles both lived there during their marriage. But, well, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird.
But it was known that he had like quite an exaggerated interest in TV personalities.
Yeah.
Particularly female.
Yeah.
And firearms.
Yeah.
He liked a lot of guns as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he had like gun magazines and yeah.
And they go and search his flat, don't they? What causes them to search the flat? I know there was a few witness statements where people have said, "Oh, we've seen this dodgy person hanging around," and 2 witnesses did point to him from an identity parade.
Because they get a warrant, don't they?
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't actually have the bit of why they went to him. Obviously, it just suddenly appears kind of on the scene. People just start mentioning him that he was a weirdo in the area. He really was interested in TV personalities, firearms.
Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, if anyone knows, then let us know why they got the warrant. Because they got permission, didn't they?
Yeah.
Presumably.
I guess maybe they looked into people in the area that were already convicted. That's probably actually how it's happened. Because you'd go, oh, there's a criminal over here. He's already been charged with sexual assault. He's already been charged impersonating all these people. Let's just look into this.
And didn't they like...
he's been found on the grounds of Kensington Palace. Let's look into this guy.
Yeah, and they put surveillance on him, I think, didn't they? And they see that he's pretty much what he does is he just goes out in the morning, takes pictures of women, approaches some women.
He's a stalker. Yeah.
He's a stalker.
So I guess that's enough.
And they were like this,
Maybe we're missing like a little part of the puzzle, but
yeah, we'll have to find out.
Probably it's along those lines. But they go and search his flat. And firstly, they can barely open the door.
Yeah,
because there's just so much
stuff everywhere.
Rubbish.
And he also has...
It's just a massive hoarder.
Yeah, he's got pictures he's taken of just loads of women.
Is this the undeveloped film? Yeah.
And it's just basically him from like a few meters behind them or like from the other side of the street. Is
there like... I got that it was that quite a lot of it as well was women TV presenters as well.
Yeah.
Was on the film as well.
But I don't think there was a specific one. I think he had pictures of Jill.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like they're all...
No.
Here's a whole
There's
roll
loads
of
women.
Jill.
There's just loads of women.
Yeah. And this is where they also find... He has a coat. Like a trench coat type thing in it.
Yeah.
Which matches the description that people saw, black coat.
Yeah.
And on there, they find some gunshot residue. And that is what they use to then...
Well, do they even say it's... I think they say it even more simply than that. They just say gunpowder dust particles.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what they say, actually.
Yeah.
Sounds funny, but yeah. Because he's got loads of cameo gear, and then, they find this coat. They also recover a photo, don't they, of him posing with a blank firing pistol, which they think is, and the balaclava.
Yeah.
And they think, oh, this gun looks similar to the one that they think has been used.
Yeah, because the expert says that is one it could have been from the
modified, the modified gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would make sense. So basically they take him in, don't they?
Yeah.
And after 4 days of questioning him, they charge him with murder and they go to trial.
Yes.
And they bring up all that stuff, but the thing that kind of sways is what you've just brought up, the gunpowder particle dust that's found. It's found in Jill's hair.
Yeah.
But it's also found in Barry's pocket.
Yeah, and it matches.
And it matches.
Yeah, and that's not to say that it's the same.
No.
That's just to say it's the same. Like,
Well, that's what they say
compound.
it is, don't they? At this point, they
Yeah.
go, "This is enough," even though everyone's kind of said, and to be honest, looking at it, I agree. It's quite a thin
Yeah.
case. There's not really a lot. There's not enough there to point to Jill.
No.
All that kind of definitely points to Jill is this gunpowder dust,
Yeah.
the particles. But that's, like you said, loads of people could have shrines at this point
Yeah.
to whoever, and it wasn't obviously just of Jill.
Yeah. He was
had-
just
He
he's a
had
creep.
pictures of
but-
everyone.
Yeah.
He was stalking everyone. So there's not enough to go, yes, no, it's Jill. It's an obsession with just Jill.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this gunpowder particles is enough
And it's
for them to convict him, basically.
It's literally one particle, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
it's like a speck.
Yeah.
Which,
And from that, he gets life imprisonment.
yeah. Yeah.
So off he goes
Yeah.
for 7 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he appeals a few times, doesn't he?
He does, and he doesn't. They don't allow it,
They're
do they?
unsuccessful.
Yeah.
But eventually, they do decide to retry him.
Yeah. And I think it's because it's the FBI decide that sort of gunpowder residue isn't reliable.
Yeah. Which is fair when we look at
Yeah.
actually what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like not necessarily saying this is definitely from a gun.
Yeah.
This is definitely from the same gun.
Yeah.
It could just be a similar compound or whatever, however that works.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the basis they allowed it to come.
To come and retry it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then they actually look at the way that his coat is handled as evidence. And they're meant to bring it in, swab it first, and then take pictures of it.
Yeah.
But instead they take pictures first on this mannequin. And some accounts from the documentaries and stuff say that there was quite a lot of gun crime at this time.
Yeah.
And that loads of obviously items of clothing that have been involved in gun crime are being put on this mannequin.
Yeah.
So then this coat's being put on. And so it becomes unreliable as to whether has these particles been transferred from this mannequin.
And it's just one particle.
Because they should have swabbed it first and gone, oh yeah, no, it's already here. We know this is definitely from... Not even that, like you said, like that makes it completely reliable, but it kind of makes it more reliable.
Yeah, you know it was there first.
Yeah, whereas at this point...
It could be anything.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Who knows?
Yeah.
So they see it as unreliable evidence.
And they're not allowed to use that as evidence in the appeal, are they?
Yeah, so without that...
He goes free.
Yeah, he's acquitted.
By the jury. The jury say he's not guilty as well.
Yeah. So he's acquitted and goes free on the 1st of August 2008.
Yeah.
He actually moves to Ireland with his sister.
Yeah.
He receives no compensation for wrongful conviction.
Mm.
Which does feel a shame, but at the same time, I do think he's a really dodgy bad guy.
He is.
So I don't know. I mean,
Do you think he did it?
I lean towards it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I feel, I don't know. A lot of people are saying, oh no, look at his house. Look how messy and unorganized he is and all this stuff. That they go, he would have left such a mess at the crime scene. It doesn't make sense for it to be him. It had to be someone tidy, like a professional hitman. But I don't know. Looking at the situation, the circumstances around him, the fact, I know there's not a lot to go there that actually ties into Jill, but it does have the picture of the gun that matches the gun that they think is used.
Yeah.
You know, a blank firing gun that's been modified. If he's into firearms, maybe he knows enough to go, well, if I push this right against her head, that's going to suppress the sound.
Yeah.
I think actually I did read as well that the gun was converted, that it could be suppressed, as in it was quieter anyway. I wasn't fully, I don't know enough about guns, unfortunately. But possibly reduce its propellant charge and thus allowing it to function as a subsonic ammunition. There was something about it. I can't find it right now, but I'm sure it was obviously the pushing against the head. They say suppresses the sound, which would make sense why no one heard. So I don't know if he's into firearms, maybe he knows that tactic.
Yeah. The only thing that puts me off him being the guy is he is not the brightest cookie in the jar.
That's the other thing, isn't it? He's a bit of a...
Yeah. And even when you watch him speak in interviews, his speech is so slow that I don't know why, but he seems like there's some like cognitive speed that's not happening.
It's taking time.
Yeah. So I'm like, does he have the patience to surveil Jill enough to know she'll be there then? To then wait for her all day in her garden?
Because what? It doesn't make any sense.
And then does he have the speed to, oh, there she is. I'm quickly moving. Take the shot. Gone. That was the only thing for me. Like, is he cognitively fast enough to do that? But maybe he is. Maybe his personality is quite obsessive. So he could be someone who plans the details and just...
There's just not enough anywhere to point at anyone.
Yeah.
There's these other smaller theories that they've been suggested.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Jimmy Savile scandal was at this point.
Yeah.
And there were suggestions that maybe Jill was investigating a paedophile ring at the BBC.
Yeah.
During the mid-90s, and that, became a revenge attack. She's digging around where she's not meant to be. But BBC have obviously said there's no evidence to support this.
As they would.
As obviously they would, and fair enough, but you don't know. So there is maybe that.
Yeah.
But there was also another one, the possibility a deranged fan might have killed her, like another
yeah.
She's rejected his approaches possibly. Nigel, who is Jill's brother, did inform detectives that she had become concerned by some guy pestering her in the few days before her death. But this was ruled out by detectives. Don't know why it was ruled out. But I guess maybe they didn't have enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the first time that I really don't have any...
Yeah. Because...
any idea, to be honest, on which way I lean.
Yeah. Because I'm like... if it's a professional, why her?
And why that gun? And yeah. That's the more important thing. Why her? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And I'm kind of like, is what in her life, like the most likely seems like it's some sort of crazed, obsessed person.
Yes.
Because
I think we can agree on that. I think it's definitely going to be probably something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's this hitman routine.
Or
I think it's going to be...
Jimmy Savile. Although... I definitely think the BBC wouldn't be beyond that.
No.
But that's my own conspiracy thoughts.
Yeah.
Especially as the amount of paedophiles who came out from that era.
Yeah.
But I think that's unlikely.
Yeah.
But
it is a possibility.
It's a possibility, yeah. But I'm just like, as well, if it is a crime thing, or like a paedophile thing, what in her life, where's the evidence? What else was going on in her life that we don't know about?
Yeah.
Because on the surface...
that's it. There's nothing else has been pointed out by anyone close to her that goes, oh, this was strange, this was strange.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's either something she hid really well that caused some sort of tension, or it is just that she was exactly who we think she is.
Yeah. And
some crazed person.
Jill's brother also said he thinks, he has a thought that perhaps she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Because there was also that other theory, wasn't there? The French businessman, that was a small thing.
Oh, that he had a hit on someone else.
Yeah, and he got the wrong person. But it doesn't, I read that and they said they didn't really think that made sense because it's at her house.
Yeah.
Why would you pick that random house? It doesn't make any sense.
And if you're a professional, that wouldn't be the mistake
I feel like that's just...
yeah, it's stretching, isn't it?
Really, really stretching.
Yeah.
I think I probably lean most towards Barry George, especially with like the thing like he was in the palace grounds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He is a stalker. He is obsessive. again, yeah, I totally get what you're saying. He is slow. He is not the brightest spark. And so that does go against him. But he has the picture of the gun. He does have the gunpowder particles. Although I know it's unreliable, that does lean a little bit towards he was there, he's fired a gun, or he's been in the vicinity of a gun firing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably as much as I lean
And
at the minute.
I don't know what sort of evaluations they did on him when he was arrested. Because there could be other issues that he has that mean that actually he believes he didn't do it.
There must be.
Yeah.
There must be other stuff going on in there.
Yeah. And obviously that would take someone professional to diagnose and tell people. But it could be that he genuinely believes he didn't do it.
Yeah.
But he did. Especially if he's...
We need to hear what he was saying, when he was in prison.
Yeah.
What was his...
There was a criminal in prison with him. He's on one of the documentaries.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he says, but he has some sort of media friend who calls him and says, can you interview Barry George from in prison?
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And so he goes there, he speaks to him. This guy, he fakes a heart attack.
Oh, right.
So they'll take him to the medical wing.
Okay.
And they put him in the bed next to Barry George.
Right.
And he speaks to him about it, and he comes out saying, definitely wasn't him.
Right. Oh, right.
But again, how do we know? Because in this documentary, he says he knows why they did it. And he says, oh, if I told you why, you'd know who did it. But I'm like, it seems that he's the sort of person who just wants to...
Yeah, a lot of people said that he's just said that line for attention.
Yeah. That's exactly how it comes across.
Yeah.
Like, if you know who did it, and if police actually believed that, they would have you in.
Yeah.
And they'd have it out of you. And I'm not convinced by him.
No.
But does that mean he's untrustworthy in his evaluation of this guy didn't do it? Barry George.
It's just too many loose ends.
Yeah.
So little lack of evidence pointing to any direction. Because if it's not Barry George, I have no idea.
No.
Not a clue.
And the annoying thing about if it is Barry George, there isn't necessarily a clear motive other than he is an obsessed guy. It's not like, oh, I hate her for scorning me and rejecting me. He gets that every day. He's just obsessed.
I guess with the smaller theory from the brother saying some guy's been pestering in the past few days, maybe there's something there. Maybe he's the one. Maybe he's found that she lives next door down the street.
Yeah.
But again, I just feel like we're really reaching.
Yeah. This is the frustrating thing about this one.
This one is frustrating.
Yeah.
We'll just never know.
And
I don't think we'll ever know. I don't think it'll ever come out.
No, literally. And the worst thing is, like in the past, we speak about CCTV and
it's nothing here.
And I know there isn't as much like ring cameras, but they had CCTV to be able to track her every movement and like to look at all the.
There's just nothing though on this street.
No. So even with that, it's like you can get away with murder.
And it is sad because there should always be some resolution for families. And unfortunately, a lot of families don't get that resolution. And this is one of them. And, she just was such a lovely person.
Yeah.
Just such a good, kind-hearted person.
Sometimes that's enough for people to want to do it.
There you go.
Yeah. Well,
that's the mysterious murder.
Yeah.
Jill Wendy Dando.
Is middle name Wendy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
It's very frustrating. We'll never know.
I know. I feel I feel like we're ending this on such a frustrating note now.
Yeah.
If anyone's listening, though, has any of their own thoughts about this.
Yeah.
Again, we always say, get in touch.
I would love some weird conspiracies.
We love a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Someone's got to know something somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone's got to know something.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll ever spill it, but
yeah, I guess.
And like I said, I don't think we'll ever know.
No.
This will just be one of those things that will just die.
Yeah.
And it'll be forever who did that, what was going on.
Yeah. But we think most likely obsessed.
Yeah, either this Barry George or a similar individual. That's where I'm leaning towards.
I guess if it was a more organised thing,
Mm-hmm.
it would be easier to get information in some way. Because there's always...
Like the Luna Park.
Yeah.
There was more things you could dig around and find.
Yeah.
But there's just not the case here.
Someone always slips up and says something, but yeah.
So who knows?
There's one person in the world who definitely knows.
Yeah. And they might be gone.
They could be gone.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? That should be the title of this week's episode. Who knows?
Who knows?
There you go.
Yeah. Sad.
Jill Dando. Well, thanks, Pete.
Thank you, Erica.
What we're doing next week? Something more conclusive?
We got a mini episode.
Oh, Halloween theme.
Halloween theme.
We're going to bring our Halloween. Oh, that's good. Yeah. That'll be a
month.
bit more of a better ending.
Yeah.
Slightly more conclusive.
Yeah. Maybe gruesome. Who knows?
Yeah. That'll be fun. I've got quite a good I've got my first good little story up ready for that, and need to find another one. But that'll be good next week.
Yeah.
And then we've got, after that, we're bringing my dad back on.
Yeah.
For a Halloween special on Jack the Ripper.
Britain's finest.
That's going to be quite a long, juicy one.
Yeah.
There's a lot to that one, so
there is.
Get ready.
And your dad's done a lot of work into...
He's done a lot of work, a lot. So we expect a lot from him.
Yeah.
So don't let us down.
I'm excited. I know the story and stuff, but the depth of it,
there's layers and layers and layers.
So I'm excited about learning as well.
I wonder if that's like one of the oldest unsolved as well. That must be up there now as like one of...
Yeah, and high profile.
Yeah. It's been a long time, nobody knowing.
Yeah.
So
just shows that these things are very interesting.
Thank God we're in the time of CCTV. It does get easier.
Yeah.
I know some things still slip through the cracks, but
yeah,
I am grateful to have CCTV.
Yeah, especially these days.
My phone's always listening. It can report.
Yeah.
It can report.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It knows all.
But yeah, thank you very much. We'll tie it up.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, yeah, let us know what you think. And I don't think I've got anything else to mention for next week.
I know. Until then.
Have a great week. See you then.
Goodbye.
Bye.